Hello there. Today we are taking a look at Winged Sakura, Mindy's arc. I'm going to go ahead and put a quick warning on this video. I have to do this in one hot take because my kids are going to be home soon and they're noisy and I'll just never finish this video otherwise. So, Winged Sakura, it is an anime-themed strategy defense game with a whole lot of customization options. There's a story involved, but I honestly was confused as what was going on as it dealt with amnesia in multiple dimensions. Just to give you an idea of how crazy it is, I'm going to read you a quick summary from the Steam page on it. The story is set in an unknown dimensional world where Mindy is trapped inside a building. The building contains a Sakura platform that allows her to teleport to various places within the dimensional world called entrances. In this era, Sakura, aka cherry blossoms, are known as magical flowers that give humans the ability to blah 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 blah. Okay, so either way, that's okay. I don't think the story is great, but that's fine because that's not what this game is about. It's not sold on its story. This is just a very complex, great board strategy defense game where swarms of monsters come in on the right side of the screen and they move across the board in a straight line. Your main character, Mindy, she summons spirits on her side of the board to destroy the monsters before they make it all the way across. If you've ever played Plants vs. Zombies, it's exactly like that, except instead of placing plants, you are placing down spirits, and the spirits only remain on the board for a limited amount of time. As a matter of fact, it is a very short amount of time for most of the spirits. The game can be paused at any time to plan where you want to place the spirits, and this pausing is a necessity. The monsters just come across the screen far too quickly for you to defend it in real time, and because the spirits stay on the screen for such a short amount of time, you just couldn't do it if you weren't pausing all the time in the game, and that's fine. It just adds to the appeal of the game for me. Mindy can cast a few spells to help fight against the onslaught of monsters. With the cost of mana, she regenerates mana very slowly. The spells she casts are very powerful, but they have long cooldown times and they cost a lot of mana, so you have to be very strategic about when you want to use the spells, as Mindy will not gain back mana fast enough to spam the spells the entire game. At the end of each battle, your spirits gain experience, Mindy gains experience, and random equipment is earned. There are a total of 16 spirits to acquire as you go through the story, and each spirit can be leveled up to 99. There is a skill tree system for Mindy that includes 12 active skills and 8 passive skills. In addition, you can level up each skill, so while it may be only 12 active skills, I believe you can dump 5 points into each skill, so there is a large skill ceiling going on here. And you can change your build outside of battle at any time, which I think is just an awesome choice by the developer, because there is no way you would want to have to manually build this with each game. There's a shop you can visit to buy and sell gear, you can upgrade existing gear, and you can buy crafting materials. And after each battle, you also have the chance to find new recipes for equipment, and once you find enough fragments of recipes, then you can actually purchase the equipment anytime from the store. The customization in this game is extensive, which is good because this game is very difficult. Even on easy, it took me several tries to beat the second level. I went out there and I was looking at the community forums to see if there was a problem with the game or if I just wasn't doing something right. But as it turned out, it was just a matter of getting the placement right on the defending spirits, excuse me. Grinding is encouraged in the game, and honestly it's just about required. Gear upgrades show what stats will increase if you equip the new gear on your spirits. I enjoy that the game requires grinding and gear upgrades, but I do have to point out that most upgrades are just stat increases. Grinding a few levels to get a +3 to your armor isn't quite as exciting as it would be if, say, you were grinding to get new abilities for your spirits. Audio is pretty standard fare with pleasant if uninspiring music. Sound effects are generic as well. Fireballs and lightning attacks sound exactly like you would expect them to if this was a PlayStation 2 game. I would recommend this game to anyone who enjoyed Plants vs. Zombies or enjoys tower defense games if they're looking for a more difficult and complex version of those genres. Winged Sakura may not go above and beyond on story or audio, but it does deliver on its premise of being an innovative and complex strategy defense game.